Scream released in 1996, revitalizing the horror genre, and has since made 5 more films and released a TV show for MTV that got 3 seasons. Welcome back to another episode of Crypts, and if this is your first time here, please drop a like. And if you're returning, thank you once again for coming back to check out another one of our videos. If you are not subscribed, please, I implore you to go ahead and subscribe to our channel because it helps us grow as a channel. And we have a lot of Scream stuff, Terrifier stuff, and a whole bunch of other things, like an interview with the man that killed Casey Becker, the first Ghostface ever, Lee Waddell. So go and check that out. Now, we are going to talk about some exclusive Scream merchandise that dropped at movie theaters this year, and the uproar and the craziness that came along with it. Some people were driving 2 and 3 hours to movie theaters to get these exclusives. But before we do that, we're going to dive down memory lane.
Who are you?
The question is, where am I?
The critics call Scream the most terrifying movie of the year.
Help me, somebody!
It's clever, hip, and scary.
Yeah?
Wes Craven is in top form,
Motives are incidental.
and Rolling Stone calls it smashingly scary.
Oh my god.
Drew Barrymore gives a tour de force performance that rivals Janet Leigh's in Psycho. It's the scariest movie of the year.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Scream, rated R. Now playing.
It didn't take long for licensed merchandise to come out, as in 1998 we saw the first Scream figure release, and it was an 18-inch doll released by Spencer's as part of their Rest in Peace horror collection series. A year later, Spencer's released the first smaller action figure as part of their horror headline series, followed by McFarlane Toys adding Ghostface in its Movie Maniacs line with 2 variants. The first variant in the series came with Scream prominently placed at the top of the backer card. It had the Scream mini poster and it featured the figure. The first variant and the second figure had a different mini poster, and it was a greenish Ghostface mask. And then the third variant, now that's where it gets a little bit tricky, possibly a licensing issue, but instead of saying Scream on the top of the backer card, it says Ghostface. Then it wouldn't be until 10 years later until we saw the next set of figures released, and that was by NECA in 2011 for Scream 4. There was 3 variants of the figure that were released. One that was a fully plastic Ghostface. There was another Ghostface that had the cloth streamers hanging down from the arms that fans weren't too crazy about. And then a zombie Ghostface that featured a aged and weathered mask. Who would have thought that we would ever get to see a live action version of that mask as we did in Scream 6? And currently, you can get that figure still in the package between $100 and $155 online. So if you want to add it to your collection until NECA releases the updated version 1 for the upcoming New York Comic Con, then hey, go pick it up. Now, over the years after that, we started to see a lot more Scream merchandise being brought to the market with variations of figures and dolls and so forth. But the movie theaters decided to get in on the act in 2021 by releasing an exclusive cup and bucket. Then Cinemark in 2023 decided to cause a little chaos in the Scream community by posting on their social media platforms a whole month ahead of time that they had just dropped in the theaters exclusive Scream merch, a popcorn bucket, a set of cups, and a plushie. This caused fans to rush out to the theaters early and buy up all the merchandise, and if you waited 2 or 3 days, it was most likely that you were going to miss out in certain locations. Now online, things went bananas because some of these items were going for 10 times the amount that they were originally going for in the theaters. So people were buying this up, or as I mentioned at the top of this video, They were calling movie theaters that were hours away and driving to get them. Gotta love the passion of the Scream fans. But seeing what they did, Cinemark decided to announce that they were going to have a second wave of these items, and you could pre-order it, and they started shipping out over the summertime. So for the scalpers that got stuck with the extra product, haha, you deserve it. For those that missed out on it and really wanted it, I applaud you, and hopefully you were able to get it. And if you weren't able to get it, then we'll talk about how you can possibly get those items from us. And we're not selling them. But let's go ahead and take a look at these items. First thing that we're going to take a look at is the popcorn bucket itself. Ooh, still in the package. And I believe this was going for around $15 when it came out. And I bought 2 when it was dropped, with the intention of giving away this during the quest for 5,000 subscribers. But we set it for months and months and months, trying to get to that 5,000. We weren't able to do it in the time frame that we were looking for, so we ended the contest. But if we get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of this year, we will give away this popcorn bucket. So let's take a look at it. It is nice. It's got a nice little texture to the hood, almost like if it was an actual fabric. So I appreciate that. It's not completely smooth like the face is. And on the back of the mask, it says, "Do you like scary movies?" Which I think is pretty cool. It opens fairly easy from a little latch right here at the top, unlike the Optimus Prime bucket, which I have as well. But this is pretty cool. You probably can get a bag and a half of microwave popcorn in there. Unless you have a popcorn machine, then you can make the portion size for this. Me personally, there is never ever going to be popcorn that touches the inside of this bucket, ever. I like it. I think it's pretty damn awesome. And let's take a look at the next item. So I'm going to quickly swap out the one that you can win with this one, so you can see it nicely. So let's pop open our cups here. When these came out, they were going for around $12. And I forgot to mention that Cinemark, when they sent it out in this cool Scream box. It says Cinemark on the side. It says, "Do you like scary movies?" on the other side. Scream on the front. Nothing on the back. So let's look at these guys. There are 2 variations that were dropped into theaters. We got our straws. The first variation was the bloody face Ghostface. The other variation was a clean face Ghostface. So let's pop this open. Okay, so this is what they look like. Let's open up the straws here. A little difficult to get the straws open. Rubbery straws. Now, I've never been a fan of cups that come with straws, whether that metal straw, they're the plastic straws, or even these rubber ones. Just because, I don't know, it's paranoia. I don't think the inside of the straw gets clean when you clean it, and I've seen some straws from when the kids were sippy cups, which we stopped using because it gets pretty grimy in there, and it's like, gross. Oh boy, there we go. Alright, so let's take a look at this up close. This is your clean Ghostface front. There's his back. Doesn't say anything special on it like the popcorn bucket does. Here is our bloody Ghostface. Does it open as easy as the popcorn buckets? It does. There's like a little notch there that you can go ahead and stick your fingernail into it, and then it opens up fairly easy. So those are pretty damn cool. Can't wait to go ahead and display those somewhere. And then, as I mentioned with the popcorn bucket, looky here! An extra set of cups. 2-pack, just like the one I opened. So I have a 2-pack of cups. I have an extra popcorn head bucket. And again, we're going to give these away to you for free. Please claim them because we gave away a lot of posters. Nobody wanted the posters. So we have extras of these. Now I could just sell them online, make a little penny on it because they are not available anymore, but I'm going to give it away for free. So like this video, go and check out the other Crypts videos like those. Check out our other content like those as well. Help build up our subscriber base. And when we hit 4,000 subscribers, we'll pick a winner to get these awesome items. You will not get the one that is on display here. You will get the one that is in the bag. So if you are a person that likes to keep stuff still packaged, there you go. Still packaged, all yours. You can have it. Now, did you get a Scream popcorn head and cups from Cinemark? Did you get the ones from AMC where you had the cups with the topper on it? I have one of those. That's right behind me. You can't see it. And there was alternative buckets as well, which I have upstairs in our coming soon room tour. So I want to say, everybody that's tuned in for these videos, thank you very much. We did something a little bit different from Crypts than what was originally intended on Women in Horror. We looked at some merchandise. Now, one of my initial ideas for this is eventually to have like a listing of maybe the top 5 grails, top 5 NECA things, and if we get enough likes and views on the Crypts series, then we'll come back for a season 2 and do some things. Now, we aren't over just yet, because now we're getting to the heart of what Crypts is. It is MTV meets the horror fan. So we're going to take a look at my collection in 3 videos. Yes, 3 videos, because there's that many rooms with that many stuff in it. So we're going to have to take a look at it and break it apart. We're going to start upstairs. We're going to take a look at some games and posters. Then we're going to look at the video store and the arcade alley. And then we're going to look at everything that is around me. So be sure to stop back next week as we start that 3-part finale. And again, appreciate your time. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching our other videos. We appreciate you. Jen appreciates you. Donna Jean appreciates you. And until the next, see you.